All right, we should be live. How's it going, everybody? We are playing Metaphor ReFantazio, as you can see. Man, my fingers hit like a bottleneck or road
I trust this will
bumpers,
suffice.
speed bumpers, something, I don't know.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
Like, it doesn't feel like it's getting any better for the past few days.
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
I'm worried about it. There's nothing I can do regardless.
Your kingdom will perish alongside
Just pointless anxiety about something I can't change.
you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In
Civil
dark
war.
times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this?
Who would dare?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at
Hey,
all?
Pepper.
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince.
Described your life, yeah.
What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would
like
dare such atrocity? Huh?
Like, it would take, if something is wrong, it would take surgery to fix it, and I can't
Shame
afford
to
any
die
kind
with
of
no
surgery.
heirs. The prince was
So
taken
that's what I
too
was saying.
soon.
There's no point in worrying about
And
it.
only a king may
It's
wield
like,
the royal scepter. The very
either I
crux
have
of his
crippled
vaunted
finger or I
bloodline's
don't.
magic, which made such a
I'll know
fine
in a few
deterrent
weeks, I
to
guess.
war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Do, 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 do. Most of that stuff went down. There's just, that's what I'm saying. It's not getting any better now, though. I can only bend it as far as I could bend it like 3 days ago. It hasn't gotten any better since then. It still aches the same way. It still has the same odd hard spots in there. The knuckles still feel really bad when I bend them past a certain point. Well, 2 of the knuckles. I don't know. How long? This is about like day 8 or something like that. It happened last Friday. Last Friday morning. Now is the age of power. It's the time for the righteous to serve up a reckoning. The dead man is only the beginning. Those accursed nobles hoarding the money that rightfully ours. Their very existence is a sin. Drag every last one of them out here, I say. Yeah, kill all the nobles. Is this the guy who was executing people before? Would like to help these victims?
So irreverent.
Did you get surgery to fix it or something? Cause like I haven't had anything. I didn't even get an X-ray or anything. It's absurd. What can I even do? One guard can't hold back a riot. Yeah, Your Highness Prince. That's what you are, aren't you? Then you're responsible for this too. It's not me that should be up in those blasted gallows. You should be putting this country back to the right senses. You hear me?
So irreverent.
Nothing left to say. Proxy swine. This is what you get for selling out your own tribesmen. Oh, so this was the guy who was the headsman before. Even with the city in such a state, this man refused to budge. I feel like I've seen more and more like him too. What a mess. To be honest, I half understand how he feels. The town is complete chaos. Sometimes even I want to just give up on everything.
Ooh. So irreverent.
Hey,
No time for detours, really? Impressive ass little fairy.
Now, where was I?
Wow, that's a new archetype. Might I ask you for your demonstration? Yeah, it sucks. Well, I'm glad you said it got better though, right? A magic formula apparently written by the king. It's entitled The Magic Mage, the Royal Mage. But it's written in a language from the old world, and I can't read it. A mysterious name is written on the end, the True Seeker.
that reminds me.
Oh, you figured out that the parts we can't read are written in an old world language, right? Were you able to find out anything else? Somewhat, yes. However, it raises more questions than provides answers.
What?
Is healed broken? Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen here. I don't know. It's all names. The parts written in the old language aren't part of this spell at all. It's a list of countless names. Then again, perhaps that's the type of spell it is to begin with.
No way!
Really? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Whose names are they anyway? I can't make heads or tails of this seeker or royal magic business. Perhaps the royal magic isn't the kind of spell we've assumed it is. The floating palace, the way the spell reads the hearts of the people and protects candidates from assassination. Perhaps there are deeper truths beyond the magic's individual aspects. Yeah, that sucks, Vepper. I'm sorry to hear that, man. My roommate thinks it's probably just what did he say? A blood clot or something. I don't think so, man. Too hard and weird. And the finger feels misshapen now. After all this time, I still, like, it doesn't feel like there's swelling in that. Well, it does, never mind. It does feel like this part of my hand is still swelled up compared to my other finger. But, like, yeah, like, I'd say I got about 50% of the mobility of my finger, the same finger on the other hand. The floating palace, the way the spell reads the hearts of the people and protects candidates from assassination, perhaps there are deeper truths beyond the magic individual aspects. And that's one thing that I can use it very lightly for not too long right now, but after a while it starts to ache quite a bit. Bone bruising, contusion. Hopefully it's just that, bone bruising or whatever, because it definitely at the very least would have bruised my bone. I mean, my finger got crushed in between two big pieces of steel. So if it's just bruising and that's what makes the hard bones and they'll go away eventually, I mean, I'd be ecstatic. I don't want my hands to be crippled at all. I mean, you know, human hands are important. The former king's greatest wish was to guide the kingdom to reform. I assume what's written there is the crux of his endeavors to
That's
the end.
right.
I'm not confident in my ability to decipher any further meaning from it. When or if you recall anything, I would appreciate it if you examine the scroll for me again. So on the good news side, Vepper, since there's nothing but depressing news when it comes to health, we set up the solar panels today to test out. They're foldable ones though, so they're not meant to be out there permanently. Laid them out in the sun and plugged up the generator about an hour ago, and it went from, in that about time, it's gone from 33% to 45%. Now, that might not seem like a lot, however, it is a 4,000 watt hour battery. It's a 4,000 watt hour battery, so that'd be a lot. And it's charging at 555 watts without adjusting the panel at all. They're just laying flat on the ground. The big battery. I mean, that's the point of it, right? It's supposed to be a generator, a solar generator. How's it going, Daily? Ate a few Easter eggs today. It's the second. It's one size smaller than the largest one they had, basically, Pepper. And it can take 2 additional, but the batteries are not cheap. It can take 2 additional batteries that you stack on top of it and like wire into it from stacking it on top of it. And those batteries, like I said, they are not cheap. But each one of them would double the power. So we'd end up with 12,000 watt hours if we had the full setup. But right now we're at the 400, which is still a lot. Not 400, but 4,000. I mean, technically it's a little more than that. It's, what is the exact? 4,096? 4,096 watt hours. And it's charging at about they're a pretty good rate. Like I said, the panels aren't even set up. We got them, I got it set up running in parallel. So there's two 400 watt panels set up and running in parallel, and they're not adjusted for the sun or anything. They're just laying flat on the ground. And 551 watts right now. It's been going down. It was about an hour ago was about 580, and in the past hour it's dropped down to 551. That's pretty good. Like 551 watts an hour right now at 3 p.m. Without the panels adjusted. I'm excited about that. So if we lose power, we can still have power, and a good amount of it. If we're willing to put the panels out all day long, then it seems like as long as we're not greedy with it, we could have power 24/7. Because 550 watts is good. That's a lot of power. Here, let's see. So on average, they use about a refrigerator uses about 167 watts an hour. It has spikes and dips, but if you average it out, 167 watts an hour. So ridiculous. That's let's see. Basically, we could run our refrigerator without charging it, without putting the panels out. We could run our refrigerator like 24 hours a day. Well, for 24 hours or so. Which would be unlikely, right? It would be unlikely that we would not need to charge it for a full day. Unless like there was like some really bad storm. Something going on. Wait, what was it? What did I do here? Yeah, that's the correct math, right? Yeah. No, I have one big battery, Ghost Shaper. I'm not confident in my ability to decipher any further meaning from it. When or if you recall anything, I would appreciate it if you'd examine the scroll for me again. I don't have any roof solar panels.
Oh.
Look at his face. It's like he knows he's cute. Things would be a lot easier if we had solar panels installed on the roof, but that's not how it is. Just a battery and some little fold-out ones that you can unfold.
I've been waiting.
Okay, he wants to talk about something. How's it going, Soren? And Ghost Shaper and Daily and Vepper? I've been waiting, Ichiban. There's something I want to point out to you. You have awakened the Prince archetype. The power within your way of life has influenced even your allies, and now signs of a power beyond imagination presents themselves. It is the power of the true hero, one who shares and supports the perspective of the sovereign. Such as a royal archetype, I hope you'll let me witness its power come to fruition. In response to the protagonist's true awakening, his allies can now study royal archetypes. The requirements for the royal archetypes are difficult, but they are powerful archetypes unique to each ally.
Make yourself at home.
Alright, hold on. We're definitely going to look into that, but first, I thought about something. Yep, it's open. So this was the Prince archetype. I never would have guessed that's what it was called. I should have guessed, though. This looks like research documents about the Prince archetype. From time immemorial, there have been heroes who were born... Powers dropped down again. 5:44 now. But the day's getting longer, so... I'm impressed it's getting this much power, not chasing the sun with the panels. From time immemorial, there have been heroes who were born into greatness rather than achieving it solely by their deeds. The ones who embodied the virtues of the heroes standing magnanimously above them. There is no need to name him, for he has been called this since in antiquity, Prince. Does this archetype truly exist? What powers does it hold? Whatever truths are behind this mystical force have been lost to time. But much will be expected of this royal hero. He must protect the people's livelihoods and the safety of the country with his life. This cannot be accomplished alone. True strength comes from knowing one's allies well enough to combine their strengths in battle. Let no prince forget this truth.
Incredible.
So this archetype can use almighty attacks and wield a wide variety of weapons and magic. It only pairs well with the other archetypes to use a wide range of synthesis attacks. What? Yeah, we already read all this, right? Yeah. Do, do, do.
Hello. Well, well.
Such confidence. Yes, I dare say that expression suits you. In this world of chaos, I know that many have already lost their way, lost sight of themselves, yet you carry onward gentle. You take their hand and lead them. That kindness is your greatest strength. Do my words sound strange? I only aim to thank you in advance. A new future awaits. One I cannot predict.
You have my deepest gratitude.
You've gone above and beyond my hopes. Not only as a colleague in my studies, but as a friend. Thank you.
What would you care to know? This. All right, please.
Yeah, we already
would you care
did
to know?
these,
This.
but we do have a new one. He didn't mention that we have
What
a
would you
new
care to
one.
know?
The new one right here is Prince Archetype. The Prince Archetype you've awakened is most unique. It possesses the power, a power no other archetype has. Notably, it can support all syntheses. Your presence alone will make it dramatically easier for your allies to unleash synthesis. That said, it also means a greater burden on you. It'll be upon you to keep a watchful eye on your remaining magic.
What would you care to know?
Does my magic points go up with increasing my magic? I know my magic damage does. Oh, Vepper, are you still here? I just remembered something I meant to mention to you if I saw you. I meant to mention it yesterday, but you weren't here, I think. Listen, lectures, seekers, special, inherit skills, study archetypes. Alright, so Strolls is going to be up here, right? His own version of it, the Royal Warrior. I'm missing something. It's a question mark. Well, that's not helpful. Why does it need to be a question mark? That's a jerk move game. Hulkenbergen Burger. Well, we know everything she needs. Interesting. The Elemental Master, huh? He's gonna be a magician again. Dark magician. Oh, come on, bro. Really? Just a bunch of question marks? That doesn't help me. That's some bullshit. That doesn't help me. Damn, hers isn't even accessible yet, and I can still see what I need to do with her Devil Summoner and Soul Hacker. Well, I've already almost gotten that. It needs to be 20 though. I'm not even level 20 Soul Hacker. Damn. And I need to be magic. Oh, these, see, hers go into each other. Like, hers are easy. I just need this in order to get this, and I need this in order to get this, and then this. Hers like filter into each other. One moment while I check something. I guess Vepper's not here anymore, unfortunately. Making an order? Oh, Palmetto State Armory is having a big sale for there's a few other places, I can't remember. I'm gonna refill my drink and I gotta check on something. But it's the big Easter sale. So maybe you're ordering based on that stuff. You probably already knew yourself, but I figured I'd mention it, though. Alright, I'm back. For light, the coupon not didn't work. Not in a rush. For money, not sales. And for yeah, same here. Unfortunately for PSA, being a tax online state. So I 95% of the time find it cheaper. But sometimes they do have really good deals. Yeah, I was like looking at the ammo and stuff like that. But it's been a full day since their deal started, so probably all the best ammo sales are gone. The cheapest I could find for 22 was 6 cents a round, and the cheapest I could find for 9mm was some training ammo, it said, at 22 cents a round. But I didn't end up getting any of it because I just don't have spare money like that right now. There were some interesting gun sales too. So, Devil Summoner Soul Hacker, that's easy. Come on, dude. That like pisses me off. Why is it a question mark? Does that mean he's a brawler? Because the only thing he has a question mark on, like, it shouldn't be a question mark. This is the only one that it should have a wait, maybe it's Brawler and Berserker. Maybe it's Brawler and whatever the second level of this is. Because if you notice, everything here, he doesn't have a question mark on a single thing here except for these two. So maybe that's it. That'd be nice if that's all it is. So Brawler and Berserker. Once I get Berserker to 20, this will unlock, and so we'll find out what that is. And once I get Pugilist to 20, we'll unlock that and figure out what that is. Saw 1911 for $250. Damn. That's pretty badass. Yeah, that's cool, dude. What caliber? Just this 9mm then? $45? That's what I was thought. Is it still available? You know, maybe I have a friend. You know, maybe I have a friend, you know? If it is available, let me know, and then I'll mention to my friend the possibilities. So he gets his for free. I'd like to start leveling this up. I think we're going to do things a bit uniquely for main character from now on. Everyone else is pretty much fine where they are. So Stroll, if the question mark is something he needs, then the only two things without question mark are the Faker and the thing after General. I have a feeling he's more of a thing, whatever the thing is after General. Which, in order to get that, we just gotta hang out with Barden. He's finished with this, right? We can't get that though unless we do Mage. That seems like a thing I don't want to do with him. I think I'd rather do this for a few levels.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Then hear us, O valiant heart, by shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a berserker. I hear the voices of past souls. One of your comments might have been stopped, Vepper. Should be let me look, and then after that you said they're super slow. Let me show you what you said, so you can tell me if your comments are actually coming through. So should be let me look. They are super slow to deliver products, but smoking prices. It feels like there's something missing from that comment. I mean, from those two comments. In between those two comments. Hear the voices of past hero souls. O worthy heart, who tempered anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to crush walls, all think possibilities to break I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the berserker.
Yeah.
If it's information that you're trying to link or share of that sort, then putting it in my Discord on private message will probably be a lot more efficient. Not gonna block that. Also, so it seems like it's probably still available. How much of a deal do you think this is? That way I can mention this to the person. That way they can know what kind of quality they're expecting to possibly get. The Berserker's soul, such power to crush an obstacle with a strength propelled by fury. I didn't inherit this. I have to get a package ready. Hold on a few minutes. Okay, Soren. Vepper. I didn't inherit this power from just one person. I'll bear this conviction for them and live on with this power.
A new ability.
Alright, let's spend a few more minutes looking at this. Main character standing where he is. Stroll's done. She's good. Heismay is good for now. But these question marks. He only has 2 things that don't have 3 things. The gunner. The faker. And the whatever this is. The commander, the faker, and the gunner trees. There we go. We'll just say that. The trees. There's one of those 3. 2 of those 3. That's my guess, is that's how this is working. The reason I say this... Well, let's find out. Actually, we'll find out real quick. Persona Master, and then question mark, right? She is currently on Persona Master, so that doesn't help. So, Faker, which thematically feels correct for her, since she is a Faker. Alright, here we go. This should help. So, I need the Devil Summoner and Soul Hacker. Devil Summoner is not a question mark, but I can't do it either. I haven't fulfilled the requirements, and it's showing it. So that is it. Notice she has no question marks anywhere except for this class here. And the Soul Hacker and Devil Summoner. So she needs this one and this one, and they're both not question marked, and they're both not pickable at the moment. So yeah, that is definitely what's going on here. That is most definitely what's going on. So that means that's right. I need to get him. The only two question marks he has is the pugilist. Well, technically this is a question mark too. Technically it's not a question mark, but like this little blank spot is a class, so that's not true. It could be these two here or here, and this one here, and this one here. It seems unlikely though. He's like not magic. He's not a magic Pokemon. So for me, it feels like he's probably going to use non-magic stuff. And the Pugilist has no magic, and the Berserker has no magic. And if you combine those together, that could be the two requirements. Give me just a moment, guys. Alright, I'm back. Wow, it let you leave. Pepper. Alright, just a moment here. Another minute. Alright, I'm back. Perhaps good that for the future. It's a no-go, Vepper. I can explain later in private why it would be a no-go. But it's unfortunate. But I've actually meant to talk to you about that for a long time anyways. In private. Maybe if you ever join us for a movie night or something, I'll bring it up. You have to remind me. If there's something I wanted to talk to you about with regards to being able to do that kind of stuff. Oh, don't worry, Gamer Boy. They're adding multiple save files to Breath of the Wild now. That's what makes it a $70 video game 9 years later. Woo. Yes, it does, Xboxer. It does look nice. 10 trillion gigawatts. Indeed, I can go back in time now with it. Drop the price. Indeed. But yeah, let me, just try to remind me if we're ever in Discord and we can talk privately. I gotta ask you a few questions you might be able to answer. Didn't even click it. So proud of yourself. Congrats, man. I think I got everyone's classes set, right? Let's continue the story. All right, Kitty. See you later.
Here, Kitty.
Oh. You'll come again.
Luis rightfully ought to be king.
So
Oh,
irreverent.
now this I
Oi!
Vile Prince, man, Louise really got everyone riled up. But that's fine, right? What's important is we don't break over this.
This is all right. This is all right. Ooh.
Who said that?
Luis rightfully ought to be king. Oh, why?
Gone to shite, this has.
Every bloke on the block's gone crazy. Is this Louise's fault or is it yours? No, it doesn't matter. People are oh, wait, hold on. Move this to here. Let's see. Wow, 330 and it's still I'm getting 500 watts at 330 without adjusting the panel's angles. No, it doesn't matter. People are fighting each other or their own. Total rubbish. A lot of them. Fighting in a city that's poor enough as it is, stealing from each other. What's the point?
Why?
Maybe something will change when it comes to the computer stuff by the time Skyrim is a thing. The next one, basically.
Excuse me?
Hey, you. Are you the one in this drawing? I knew it. You are. You're famous then. You know how crazy the world is right now, Mr. Famous Person? From where it is... Where... Hold on. Whew. Whew. From where's it to what's it? Everything's gone weird. Just flying around out there makes me feel gross and sick. But this place feels better. There it is. Plus, I wouldn't want to build a system right now, ever. The reason why is if your sole point in building the system is to play Skyrim 6, then the sooner you wait for the game to come out, the better the hardware will be at playing that game. Like, let's say you built a top-of-the-line computer right now, right? Or not even top of the line. Let's just say you built a computer similar to like something I would need, and you dropped like $2,000 on a new computer. Well, by the time Skyrim comes out, it'll still be a powerful computer, but you could have probably built the exact same computer for half that price. See what I mean? So the closer you wait to build it to the release date of the game, the more affordable the build will be. Really, even just flying around out there makes me feel gross and sick. But this place feels better. So, Mr. Famous, can you do something about this awful sky? Yep, I've decided. I'm gonna leave this problem to you people folk, but I think I'll stay put for a while. I'll watch over you from here, okay?
Smash it all to bits.
So what you could do is build the computer after the new one comes out, because who knows, it might not even be worth playing. You saw what they did with the previous game they released. If they don't get their shit together, then it's going to be a garbage game that's not even worth it.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
And at that point, you can have even lower specs, because then all you need to do is just
Smash it all to bits.
like the previous game. Oh, I remember what I want to do. This button. Through the power of the archetypes, I can hear the voices that pass your souls. As of yet, thou art but one who hath lost everything. Believe in the lesson of thy journey thus far. To become the true king of this land, thou must charge valiantly into the face of anxiety, with us close to thy heart. The state of the thing is worse than I could have imagined. None of your traditional methods to gain support feel like they're gonna work.
Smash it all
Let's
to
move.
bits.
No gas generators daily. That'd be nice to have that as a backup too. But no, we don't have that. But it's not just that. It's not about World War III or some shit. Multiple times while living here, the power is going out for like a week because of a storm. Like a storm just knocks everybody's power out, and for like a week nobody has power. We end up having to, our fridges go without power for a week. That's not good. That's a lot of money that it costs us. And then, no AC, no anything other than the most simple of power, right? But with a bit of a backup, then we can keep the fridges filled. We've cleared everyone out. Let us hurry inside.
Smash it all to bits.
I'll smash your mamas to bits.
Smash it all to bits. Smash it all to bits.
I'll get you, Daily. Okay. Okay. $1 billion. Okay, what were we doing? Nothing.
Smash it all to bits.
Everyone. I'm glad you made it back in one piece.
Yo, we have the
Since
same
you
color
left,
hair.
Luisa's following has only grown.
We're twins. Thank you, Daily.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
Nope, I'm a monster now. Ooh, I'm going to eat your soul. This button. There we go. Been zoomed in for you? That should fix it, right? Why are they zooming in like that? I don't remember. Maybe I can get a clue by watching the stream. Don't worry, I'll make it fast. So this is not zoomed in anymore. Let's go to 480. That way I can at least tell. And we'll go back like a minute at a time. So yeah, it's been zoomed in for that long at least. It was zoomed in there, yep. Yep, it's been zoomed in all, wow, it's been zoomed in for a long time. No, that's cool, Soren. Holy crap. How long has it been zoomed in for? Forever, basically. The whole stream? Has it been zoomed in for the whole damn stream? You're playing Astrobot? That's cool. It seems to have been zoomed in for the entire stream. Holy hell. Yep, every like when I was here looking at the, I'm surprised nobody noticed or said anything. All the UI is all jacked up. At what point did I zoom? Like it was it like this the whole ass stream? I'm like 20 minutes back and it's still like this. Maybe it was the gun thing. Did I show anything on the screen? I don't remember sharing anything. What did I share? I must have shared something. Otherwise, why would I turn on the Zoom? Like, how far back am I now? I'm like 30 minutes back. Oh, I found the exact time I shared my screen. It was when I shared the chat with Vepper. That's what it was. So that was like 30 something minutes ago. All right, well. There we go. At least the mystery's been solved. I'm like, why would I turn it on? I don't have any memory. I totally forgot about that. About them blocking something Vepper said, because they're little sneaky shits.
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
POV dementia. You damn straight, Gamer Boy. I'm pretty sure I've got some kind of brain problem. I don't think you'd lose your Pokemon. Currently, they're in the... Your Pokemon are in the... Like, you got them... You got a good amount of them in that Pokemon home thing, right? Or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. I'm pretty sure if you stop paying for it, they don't get deleted, right? You just don't have access to all the boxes anymore, maybe? So what you're talking about is them having in order for you to lose them, they would have to shut down the servers, which would mean that you don't technically need to do anything about that either. You could, because they're using the same servers for the Switch 2, so that's going to extend the life of the Switch 1 servers. So you're probably good. Yeah, they're using the same network and stuff for. It's not the same as with the Wii U. And when they do shut that kind of stuff down, they announce it months ahead of time. So if they for some reason did some kind of special way where they shut down only the Switch half of it, which would seem weird, it'd seem like they'd have to do work to do that. But if they did do that, they would announce it months ahead, so you would have time to plan. Like, you could get a friend or something like that. Rip Miiverse.
I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right? Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
The Pokemon Home, I would check to see what happens if you let that subscription lapse. Pretty sure it doesn't do anything harmful to your Pokemons. But that doesn't matter, right? The more important thing for you is that they don't permanently remove your access.
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
What they need to do for people like you is they need to make a physical storage, like an external physical storage that you can do. Like, technically they have one, so they should just do it for all Pokemon. Like, if you have the Pokeball, you can put a Pokemon on of the Pokeball, but it's only one Pokemon. They should make a way to store all of your Pokemon locally. Then you could put them in a safety deposit box. Could you imagine you buy like the way they should do it is a Pokédex. You buy this like $100 like Pokédex thing, and you could put all your Pokemon in the Pokédex, and then you have a physical device that has your Pokemon in it. And then they promise to support the transfer of that. Yeah, I say $100 because they'd make people like Soren pay it, because the reason why people like Soren would pay it is because it would come along with the promise that it'll be supported forever, right? So that what that would mean is if you put your Pokemon, also, and they should have Pokemon, it should come with Pokemon insurance. That should be part of the $100 thing. So what happens is you put your Pokemon in there, and then you can register them online, and then it's like then even if the device is broken, you would buy another one, log into your account, and then you would just download all your Pokemon back onto the new one, right? But you'd have to buy a new one to be able to get access to them, obviously. So it would be insurance in case the device was destroyed, and it would the promise that they should make is that you would be able to transfer forever, and it holds unlimited Pokemon. So, you know, if like say you wanted to give Pokemon games a break for 10-15 years, and so now it's the Switch 4, well, you don't have to worry if the servers went down or not, because they're always going to support that device.
Then what will you do?
And I guarantee, the reason I say $100 is because I guarantee people will pay it without hesitation. Like if you made it $20, I don't think that many more people would buy it. That you'd probably increase the sales by like 20 or 30%. The people who are gonna buy it are gonna buy it. It's Pokemon. Like I'm not like saying these companies should be as pro-consumer as possible. So like when the best way for them to make money is to charge more, then they should do that. But that's one of the reasons why I'm so mad about them charging as much as they're charging with Nintendo right now, because I don't think it's the best way for them to make money. I think that they're putting their company in danger needlessly.
But you're still you. Yes?
And it's not just them, it's all video game manufacturers, all video game makers. $60 is too much for video games in the modern age. But they keep trying to build tall rather than wide. Imagine it. No one here probably bought or played Assassin's Creed. Maybe a few of you guys. But imagine if it was a $20 game. Imagine if a AAA game was $20 on release. Even if it was like a badly reviewed game, it's $20. Do you think that they would more than triple their sales, or at the very least triple their sales? Like them charging $60, $70, now $80 for their fucking game brand new as an entry price? It's just pure greed. There's no reason for it. What they're hoping is that they can charge this extraordinarily high amount of money and they'll get the exact same amount of sales. But other game companies will be the ones who suffer, because that's gonna happen. Like if someone charges $100 for their game and everyone buys it the same way as if they only charge $60, then all that's done is made it so that some other game makers are not going to buy. Like all those people who bought it, not all, but many of those people who bought it are just going to buy one less game that year, because instead they bought a $100 game. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to corner the market. They're trying to be like, oh, I'm going to be the only game they buy this month or this year or whatever, because my game is $150 million for one single fucking copy. So they're only going to buy one game. They're going to buy mine, and then I'm going to be rich. They're just being greedy. Where if instead they charged an affordable amount for their games, they would sell way more copies. I bet you anything right now that if Mario Kart, like Mario Kart 8 was a $60 game, right? If it was a $20 game, it would have had 100% attach rate. No, but Mario Kart 8 is a weird exception to the rule because it sold comically larger than normal, which is one of the reasons why they're doing this. So that would have technically made them a little less money. But if you take something like, say, one of their other games that only sold like 10 million copies, imagine if that $60 game that only sold 10 million copies was a $20 game. Think about it. How many copies of Breath of the Wild would have sold if it was only a $20 game? Pretty much every single person who had a Switch would have bought it. It would have had nearly a 100% attach rate. They would have sold nearly 100 million copies of it. But you're still here, yes?
You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
That's why I didn't get Mario Kart on the Switch, because I already had it on the Wii U.
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head on.
Yeah, but GTA 6 is going to be like $90 to $100, Rep, or maybe even more.
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
The reason it's going to be that expensive is because of just what I said. They think that they'll get the same sales regardless of what they sell it for. They think that their game is a have-to-buy game, and because they think that their game is a have-to-buy game, which it might very well be, they think, hey, what if we charged $120? And people are like, that's a fucking absurd amount of money for your game. Why would you do that? Well, because you're going to buy it still. What'll happen is you'll just buy my $120 game, and a second game that you are planning on buying eventually, you just won't buy that. That's what they're doing. It's a, like, and for certain games, that kind of tactic will work. It's still risky, but that kind of tactic will work for certain games. But the safer way to try to do that is to do the proven method, the thing that has worked 100% of the time in the gaming industry, and that's going wide. If you make your game good and you make your game affordable, it sells insane amounts of copies, and you get more customers than you've ever had before. That's the smart way to do it. Not trying to milk individual people, but trying to build as wide as possible. Because when you build wide like that, guess what happens? Do you think those people who loved that cheap game that was of high quality, what do you think is going to happen when you release a new game? They're going to buy it too, right? And what you end up doing is you build a loyal customer base who want to support you. Because you appear to be very friendly, affordable, and extremely high quality. Why would anyone not buy from you? You're high quality, affordable, and consumer friendly. It's the reason why Steam has like 80-something% of the PC market. It's because they're the most affordable, the most consumer friendly. Why would you go anywhere else? Yeah, I have no intention on getting GTA 6 either. I'm not the type of person who's going to be like, oh yeah, you're going to double the price of your games. Sure, I'll just buy less games. And no, it's like, no, I'll just pass. No, thank you.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Imagine it this way, Vepper. This is what's happening. This is a good analogy for you. So PSA, they're a wide company. They have affordable, decent stuff, and they're very wide with it. Now imagine that those boutique rifles and guns that cost like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Imagine if they were the same quality as PSA weapons or worse, but they were still charging $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. That's what's happening here. But what they're banking on is the Nike sneakers effect. It's like, oh, our shoes might be 1,000 times more expensive than those shoes, but there's a check mark on ours. That means you want ours, right?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so...
Oops.
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Can't do it in the gun market because the reason you can't do it, there's only one reason you can't do it in the gun market. Because guns are already too damn expensive. But imagine if the difference between the guns was one was $60 and one was $120, but they were both of the same quality. But the $120 one, that one is more fashionable. They're like, yo, I heard you got the one with the check mark on it. It's like, yeah, I got the one with the check mark. It's twice the price, but it's a check mark, man. Oh shit. Yeah. It's like, nah, I'll stick with my $60 one, thanks. It doesn't work as well with the gun market because the prices are so wildly different, right? It's like you go from like a $500 AR-15 to a $4,000 AR-15. Even the $500 one is a ridiculously high investment, right? So it's not exactly a one-to-one comparison, but it works still, I think.
Hard luck for the honest knight. Not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded.
But the thing about like Nintendo is that they wouldn't just be the same quality, they would actually be slightly better, right? Nintendo would be the equivalent of a gun that doesn't jam as often. It's not very it doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles, but it's fun to shoot. It doesn't jam, it's reliable. It's just overpriced. And if you're waiting for a big deal or a big sale on a Nintendo gun, it just doesn't happen. 9 years later, that shit's still the same price. And if they have a sale, they give you like $10 off or some shit. And it's only for like a couple of days.
Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis.
If I wouldn't have already had that good luck, I might have got that 1911.
I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural.
Even if I have the Glock, then I could afford it, which I just can't afford it right now. I wouldn't have minded getting me a 45 ACP. I don't have one of those. And, you know, even though I think I've only ever shot a 1911 once, and it was when I was a kid. I'm sure they're good to shoot, because everyone else says they are. It'd probably be better to shoot than my little baby Glock.
It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
Not as good as a concealed carry, though.
You're implying it's Luis's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
People are not spending money?
Don't know.
Interesting.
But the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
Yeah, let me know still if there's absurdly good deals. You could just PM me in the Discord, remember, private messages. If that was a good quality AR-15 for that much money, I would have done my best to see if I could find the money. Because that's the only one that I feel like I still need, at least.
Hard luck for the honest knight. And not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luis's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know. But the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
What Louise is doing in the royal palace, whether or not he truly desires a world overrun by humans, we won't know his mind until we confront him.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
There must be something up there. We have no other choice.
There's gotta be something up there.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
If Louise is behind all these disturbances, then stopping him will only help us in the approval rating. If we can restore civility, and rationality throughout, though, it'd pave a way to defeating Louise. We must press on with faith in that.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
We're counting on you, O King.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow, we make for the castle.
What to pick?
Tomorrow we make for the castle? What in fudgery fudge and fudge town does that mean? It's so different from when we were last in Grand Trad. Everyone's staring at you with such disdain in their eyes. We must remember you've still got people on your side, Ichiban. Let's just do what we can.
Oh, hell.
Everyone is filled with so much anxiety now. They do. Whoa, I forgot. I have to have this up. Now they don't know what to do. Public sentiment is very volatile at times like this. There is still a way to win. That's wild. Everyone is filled with so much anxiety now that they don't know what to do. Public sentiment is very volatile at times like this. There's still a way to win. There's something foul in the air in Grand Trad. Everyone seems so anxious. Those who oppose us do so with fervor. But there are also those who believe in us. We must press on. I need my cord here, so I gotta do something here. Let me sync up this controller with the Switch. Okay, it's synced with the Switch. Alright, let me put it back to sleep. Now I can unplug it. This cord here to charge my phone. I'm using my phone to monitor the battery. Basically a display of the battery without having to go check on it. I've been keeping it going the whole time, so if something happens, like say someone unplugs it or something like that, then I'll know immediately. Because it's giving me like real time. Like I know right now it's charging at 453 watts, even though it is 4:20 in the afternoon. And the panels are not pointed directly at the sun anymore, nowhere even close. Those who oppose us do so with fervor, but there are also those who believe in us. We must press on. No one's unplugged my controller. I unplugged it. No matter what I say, the people of Grand Trad are going to look down on you. It's times like these where your actions will speak louder than words when they see you stand up to Louise. It'll be plain who's in the right.
Oh, it's Mister.
No matter what happens, you're still you to me, Mister. I'm going to keep cheering you on forever. Don't really want to be around the people outside because they're so weird lately. The people in here feel nice and warm, though. I wonder why. It's like they're this optimistic in there. It's like there's this optimism in there. And it's gotten stronger since you came in. Actually, I can feel people's hearts unwinding. But this is why the fairy wants to take shelter in here. Pretty amazing. What kind of magic is that? I wish the people outside were like this. And just like that, they were gone. Damn it.
You...
Who would have believed you were His Highness, the actual prince? I apologize for the less than royal accommodations, but try to have a good rest regardless. I'm watching you in there. What the freaking... They've grown. There was only 2 sets of eyes. They've had wee little babies now. Being impressed by my fairy won't let me leave the tavern.
Your Highness.
And so His Highness returns to the royal capital in triumph and glory. In truth, I'd have liked to welcome him back with a grand feast. And well, the day shall come when the people too celebrate you in grand fashion. My spear is ever ready to ensure that day comes. Now, what happens if I try to go into a room?
Hold there.
Friends we may be, yet I would hope you seek permission before entering one's private quarters. I was hoping she would change what she said.
Honestly.
Look at Highs me. Acting like he's a greaser. First, you were Louise's subordinate, then a false prince, and now you have awakened to his true highness. What's the temperature at? The battery. Why is it not working when I click on the screen? Alright. 93 degrees Fahrenheit. Part of that's probably like 20 degrees warmer than when we started charging it. This is so cool. Cool as hell. First, you were Louise's subordinate, then a false prince, and now you have awakened as his true highness. None have walked so strange a path as you, and after all of this, you still mean to be king.
Come on.
Some turnaround, eh? Last time we were here, people were falling all over themselves to welcome you. Now the only thing I see in their eyes is fear. Damn it, people, even if Ichiban turned into a monster, Louise is the one making him. That's a fair bit scarier if you ask me. Alright, well, I guess we save and go.
Good night.
So when we rest now, we have a unique load screen. So it's gonna be the fairy and me, instead of the prince.
The day of the hero draws near.
which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
To all the people who dwell in this land,
this voice?
soon naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shall inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Oh, we got 30 days, it says. We got more than enough time.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle. But I suppose that confirms it.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner, or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
True enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Hope?
Maybe hope.
A little broad, don't you think? I don't really know what everyone's talking about.
It's the only two choices I
But
had,
everyone
though.
who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps it is a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
So what they're saying is, don't stop believing.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
If Luis claims victory, everyone will be sacrificed in the wake. In his wake, we have to prevent this from happening.
I see now.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches
Missed
about
the
taking the
last part of
throne,
what he said here.
it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
Ah, okay. Whatever Louise is doing in the royal palace has to be stopped as soon as possible. It's up to us to do it.
Right, thank you.
Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The king's deadline was the dawn of the day of the hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we'd get it done, but we have to make sure we have at least one day to spare before the day of the hero.
We've got a few days left, so it's up to you how we spend them. When we set off, let's do it with no regrets.
Dread.
So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis. That's...
Is Dread a bad weather?
We'll face danger here.
Does that mean if I do a dungeon now, I can't ever get extra turns?
See.
Blight? What the hell is that?
What are we... Which one? This
Some
place.
places have blight. I don't even know what that means.
And right there's a labyrinth. Here's where we are now. That's... Let's see here.
Let's put an end to this.
Head to the royal palace in the sky to save the world from being driven into madness by Louise. This man with his ruinous aspirations for the future must not succeed the throne. A mission with deadline has begun. To challenge the airborne palace. Depart from the round table in the gauntlet runner. Due to maglet disturbances throughout the kingdom, the entire country is experiencing dread weather. If that wasn't bad enough, be cautious of an inclement weather called blight. The abilities of your followers and their support will be indispensable when it comes to surpassing Louise, and being crowned the new king. Use this time to ensure you have no regrets when you depart. Prevent Louise's destructive vision and rescue the kingdom's future before the day of the hero arrives. The royal palace.
So?
You need to be absolutely sure you're ready for anything before you head in. This place has definitely changed from the last time you were there.
Smash it all to bits.
I'll slash your mama to bits. On the surface, a flying castle sounds romantic. A shame Louise is waiting inside. Regardless, are you ready to go to the royal palace? Hang on.
You're right.
Of course, we'll be teaming with monsters, so you have never be too prepared.
Smash it all to bits.
Okay, back in. Talk with the people at the inn. We got a lot of people to talk to because the whole world has changed. Everyone in the whole ass world is gonna have new dialogue. Let's start with this fella.
Yep.
Even this guy has new dialogue. Of course, okay. Do you really intend to infiltrate the giant face in the sky? You have quite the knack of grandiose undertakings, you know that? We're well aware, but this is something we have to do, otherwise Louise will become king. We can't just stand by and let that happen. I see, unfortunately, haven't got much information about the palace, that place. It's not exactly the kind of place anyone can just waltz into. But there have been sightings of monsters stalking the skies around the place. I suppose that these days there's no telling what kind of fiend may appear. Regardless, I'm confident that you will be able to pull through all
Please,
of this.
whatever you can do.
Remember all the trials that you have already claimed victory over, and know that you will do the same to Louise. I have faith in you.
It's okay.
That's right. Our past experiences have shown us we can overcome anything. Don't worry. We can do this. Jeez, that was a lot of talkie. And we haven't even finished. Look at all these information things we could buy from him. I guess go and listen. Why is there an Ishkia in a tavern like this? You ask. Simple. It's because the owner here is quite the looker. I just Put that threatening glare away. I make my living selling information publicly. Isn't that a one? I'm not a wanted man or something. I don't know. All right.
Hey!
These things, all of these are being sold in the Butcher and Grand Trad. But then there's the Lord of the Lake. You want him? You're gonna have to fish him up. Certainly no harm in pulling up your own catch anyway, so why not try fishing?
Hey!
He's been really stocking up lately. If it's meat dish you're after, there's no one I can recommend higher.
Hey!
They're sold on Idol's Day at the stall of Brinehaven or Verga Island. Only on Idol's Day, huh? I believe. You can get Gel Dust from harvesting monsters, otherwise check the stalls on Verga Island. The Dream Eater Moth and the Lumbery by campfires. What would food made with monster parts even taste like? Not that I want to come anywhere near it. I probably already cooked it. Oh, stretchy.
Hey!
If you're looking for the white peach turnip or rock beans, they're the Butcher and Grand Trad. So you should have some in stock. Do you know there's a stall that sells red grass? Same as the Butcher at the square in front of the Grand Cathedral. Haven't heard anything about someone selling gauntlet shrooms. You have a gauntlet order, yeah? Would it be faster to check nooks and crannies? What does that mean?
Hey!
You're the water merchant at the square in front of the Grand Cathedral. Got some new things in stock recently. A lot of new stuff. The water shop is in town pretty much. It has it all. I don't hear much about anyone selling Queen's Honey Jar. What I have heard though is that at some time the fishermen reel up it instead. Maybe the water shop on Verga Island has one or two in stock. Why don't you go take a look? Is that it? Okay. If you are half as diabolical as Louise makes you out to be, well then I doubt Fabian and Maria would rely on you so much. Though I suppose the support of the hushed honeybee doesn't mean all that much in the grand scale of things. But believe me, mate, well, be on your side and to the very end. You can always let your guard down around here. That fiend Louise, he's not been named king, yet he waits in the royal palace. The man is arrogant beyond sense. We cannot permit such insolence. Shall we ascend to the royal palace? Hang on.
It's true. It's all right.
Regardless of what happens, Maria and I are forever on your side. You always will be welcome here.
My word.
The customers have been consuming far more ale lately. Can't say I blame them with how uncertain all of our tomorrows have become.
It's all right.
Regardless of... Okay, she's repeating. I knew it. I can't stop talking them the first time they repeat because sometimes they get an extra thing recently. So weird. Rias would have been taken aback to see the prince dueling Louise. No on second thought, this is exactly what the man would have wanted. And it may appear that the world is against you, but rest assured, there are many who still support you, including Maria and myself, of course. Again, I knew it. What an ominous color, that sky. If it were reflecting the hearts of the people right now, it's quite unsettling.
Have a nip before you're off?
Please do not hesitate to let me know when you're hungry. The least I can do is prepare a warm meal for you.
My word. Have a nip before you're off? It's all right.
All right, we definitely got her. Well, very likely got her stuff. These rats made a whole family, man. All right. One small section of the game done. 1 billion sections left to do. Let's go ahead and see who we're going to bond with today.
Well...
That's strange. Why are they not available? Are they Gauntlet Runner accessible only or something? We can knock out Barden. But I want to know why these two aren't available. Maybe none of my team is available today and then they'll start being available tomorrow. Interesting. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We only have to bond one more level with her and then she'll be full XP, so she'll be someone I could switch out again. I wish it said why I can't bond with them right now.
Luis is the only one left.
Before I pick what I do, I might save and then travel somewhere and see if they're like only bondable while traveling or something.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
This is all right.
Oh, it will be Lord Luis before too long.
Nice, so some of these people have already been spoken with. On the way back, it counted.
Now, where was I?
I guess let's see if Moore's dialogue updated. Since we've resolved ourselves to being like attacking the thingy before the end, the deadline. Hey, kitty. Yeah, it's almost 5 o'clock and I'm still getting over 400 watts.
Welcome.
That's awesome.
Well, well.
I believe he was already saying this. Such confidence. Yes, I dare say that expression suits you. In a world of chaos, I know that men have already lost their way, lost sight of themselves. You may carry onward gently. You take their hands and lead them. That kindness is your greatest strength. Do my words sound strange? I only aim to thank you in advance. A new future awaits, one I cannot predict.
You have my tip
He's gone above and beyond my hopes, not only as a colleague in my studies, but as a friend. Thank you. What about as a son? I'm pretty sure he's the younger form of the daddy. I'm almost certain of it. Alright, kitty. We gotta go.
Here, kitty. Oh. You'll come again.
It will be Lord Luis before too long.
Alright, well, we're about to find out why I can't bond with one of them, hopefully.
So irreverent. Hey.
Hey, remember how I said I'd cook for you? Well, I got an idea of what to make now. The next time we're on the road, I'll be kitchen duty, yeah? So yeah, I can't bond with him until we're on the road. Alright, so pretty high priority on a road trip then. Alright, you there, Clemire. Hold on, my mom wants to speak with me. Oh, floofing. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody. My momsy called and I had to talk to her. She's gonna come over in a few minutes. I'll have to go again for a few minutes when she shows up. But not long. She's just dropping some food off. Boy, you there, Clemire. You support Count Louise, don't you? Huh? Of course I do. Louise and I are the same tribe and all. Good. Then you can fork over some coin then. We need some campaign funds for all the mayhem we're planning. You agree, don't you? Mother a slap bitch slap both of them. Bitch slap both of them. Hey, Elda. What's everyone doing such bad things? Why? A lot of people are dying. Everyone says it's the Elda's fault. That's not true, is it? Sorry, I said lots of mean things to you before. I feel bad, so please, can you make everyone stop? Yeah, I'll slap the shit out of all of them. I'm just gonna go around like that damn commercial. Just slapping bitches.
All right.
So irreverent.
How much is he gonna give me with this bad weather?
Looking to sell, are you?
Was this? You're in a no, never mind. If you come to sell mag, I don't care who you are. Tell the truth, I don't expect much from you. I'm pretty certain Louise will end up king. Not meaning no offense though. So don't get your knickers in a bunch and don't stop coming to me to sell your mag. Not good enough. I want 10 plus, my man.
Ooh, yeah.
What a sight. All my past tormentors crying and screaming their arses off.
Ooh. Hello.
That outfit. Aren't you the candidate who claims to be the prince? If you are possessed of princely skills, then I have a task for you. There's a place some distance from Artaberry called Mount Volcano. Dude, I'm so glad I didn't go to Mount Volcano, because wasn't that where she wanted me to go? Now we're going to do 2 birds with 1 stone. I was so close to doing it. Could I ask you to look at the War King's legendary greatsword there? The story goes that ages ago, the War King united the land and the exemplary leadership. Even the sword he carried became the stuff of legend. It is said to be stunning, awe-inspiring craftsmanship. I've traveled many leagues in hopes of seeing it, and in fact, it's been 10 years since I first set out. It's just that Mount Volcano is a veritable den of monsters. No doubt I'd die before I found it. That's why I figured I might enlist someone so princely in my stead. Of course, I'll reward you handsomely if you're sure you'd find the treasure there. Sue, what say you?
Guess so.
It's hard to turn down treasure. We might find something we could use against Louise, or if not, we could sell it and buy something that is useful. What do you think? Want to go to Mount Volcano? I'm gonna say Kano instead of Kano. This just sounds weird to call a mountain volcano. And look for legendary greatsword. That's a goal.
Much gratitude to you.
You really did do it. You really do it, huh? You have my gratitude. I shall, of course, prepare a suitable reward. Not to mention the sword's yours to keep. I just want to see it.
We did it!
Nice. If we can swing it, then we get treasure and legendary sword on top of it. Sounds kind of worth it to me. Remember that the great sword is sealed in Mount Volcano.
Let's give it a shot.
I need to obtain the legendary great sword sealed in the mountain. The information in the tavern and dial. Blah 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 blah. Welcome back, Soren.
Let's see here. This place.
Yep, I have 2 missions there now. I'm very glad that I didn't go there yet. Just don't let greed get the better of you. There are dangerous monsters there.
Yeah.
Of course, of course, of course. We know the difference between bravery and foolishness. We're prepared accordingly.
Help me, Will.
Legendary great sword sealed in the mountain. Just let me glance at it, and the great sword is yours, I promise.
Ooh.
Your mama's mine too. Ha!
Ooh.
Hey!
The sky.
This bloody sky, everything I've feared is finally upon us. I can't keep dithering about what to buy. Oh, hey, shopkeeper. How much is this one here? $1 billion.
Hello there.
You actually, never mind. The principle of mine to not pry into my customers' personal business, regardless of who they are. Take your time and look around. What you do with the weapons you buy is none of my concern, though I am quite curious. I wonder if there's a regular non-igniter type weapon that would work against Louise. Look at all this shit. You think I'm gonna buy a single damn thing before discount day, son? This shit ain't about to happen. And none of this is unique. Okay, he doesn't have any unique stuff. I mean, he has a lot of expensive good stuff that's better than a lot of the stuff I have, but none of it's unique. So.
Ooh. Luis is the only one left. He's a...
Okay?
What'll I do?
I haven't been able to sleep with the sky like this. And worse, I'm panicking. As you can see, it made me gain a few. Oh, Your Highness, it's an honor to have you here at my humble shop.
What is it?
Jelonania's Shield Works is a shop with a long history. A number of famous heroes attain their armor at this very establishment. I do hope you'll become the hero of our age. And worry not, I hold no affection for the damned Louise. Do you have unique gear? She has a lot of armor better than what I have, but none of it's unique. Yep.
Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
Oh, God.
Luis, it's just too much.
My husband's been killed. Oh, I think I shall surely follow. What can a woman like me possibly do without a husband and nothing, powerless? That's not true. All the time you spent supporting your husband, that took power. Not to mention I've enjoyed the time we've had together. You make me happy and I don't want it to end. Please calm down and consider the future. There will always be a tomorrow.
Rightfully ought to be king.
Why is this poster still even up? Break it up.
Hey!
Oh, come off it.
This horde red sky is irritating me to no end. It stays red even at night. Someone must do something about it.
And what is it you want?
Oh, it's Your Highness, right. Well, everything here is business as usual. Take your time and look around. By the way, we recently added a few items to the shop. Say, do you know they eat insects in materia? Fascinating.
Do something about
I've heard
this.
rumors you're the
Would you
prince.
please?
can I say I care? Or can't say I care one way or the other. As long as you keep running my shop. As long as I can keep running my shop. Oh, did you notice? I cleaned up the pots a bit. All right, what's the date?
What now?
We are really far away from the first big bargain day.
And what is it you want?
Really? Very cheap. That was the new items. All right.
Luis rightfully ought to be king.
So that's what.
Well, I've done it. We've completed one whole area and all the internals of that area. Now the next area, much smaller, with less internals. No matter where you look, everyone is in an uproar. What's the plan from here? Tell me, oh great prince. How about you just give up and obey Count Louise already? Just give in, will you? You know what you want to. Yeah, ha 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 ha.
Damn it all.
This bitch laughing with a G. What the hell?
I guess it's over then.
I don't care who you really are. If you're truly the prince, please give us some sort of guidance. The army is completely dysfunctional. Someone needs to end this mayhem.
Damn it all.
The child's gone.
Humans.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Humans. What in the blaze? I won't let it stand.
Look, I told you so. The country is done for. All right now. I've had quite enough. When are you going to return to your senses?
I just can't bear it anymore.
I'm having a hard time too. I'm tired. I'm sick of living like this.
I won't let it stand.
I gotta get this going again. Yeah, I guess because it's so late in the day. The speed at which it is charging is dropping much faster now. And I expect a pretty dramatic drop over the next hour.
Please.
The wizard feller is gone from here.
Oh there now.
Hello there, everyone is alright. Okay, back at the Fabians.
Can we talk?
Dude, I already got 16 of these. How
Until
about
we
the
meet
other
again.
one?
Oh there.
Can we talk?
What? I got 16 of those too?
Now.
Whoever's king next.
I can give a speech.
What is there to be
Lend me your ears!
What in
You fool prince, and you foolish candidates. What made you think you stood a chance against Louise? And now you're taking the city with you into the war of yours. The city is on the brink of destruction. Yeah, your mama's vagina's on the brink of destruction. There are so many conversations around there. Hey, ain't you the town crier battling? Mighty strange how you seem to favor the prince at the tournament. Whose side are you on, damn sanctus bastard?
Wait.
Now hold on, let's stay calm. First of all, I know very well that you all hate me. I have thought about it. I might have lent the church a hand at the tournament, but in the end, I wasn't any use to anyone. But let me say this as a citizen of the country. The prince is not your enemy by any means.
Are you having a laugh?
Any enemy of Louise is an enemy of ours. So then you are all enemies of each other then. You're just working for the prince, aren't you? Hurry up and get out there, you damned cheat. For goodness sake, I figured this would happen, but there really is no getting through them. He is supporting us for dear life. I love it. That's funny.
Isn't a good option here. Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
How are things going? I believe that you are His Highness the Prince, so allow me to ask you frankly, is it possible to stop this chaos? Depends on us all. That depends on all of us. Definitely. And no choice but to believe your words. If not, our defeat is as good as decided. I'm taking a gamble on you, but there's no better option right now. I'm tired of Louise treating the country like he already rules it. Let's fight and win the conflict together, Your Highness.
Hey! Isn't that...
So, it seems bigger the candidate... Yeah, no surprise at all, you're not being recognized anymore. It's like Louise is the only one in the running now. Still, we're the only ones who can stop him. Twisted world built on people sacrificing each other. They'll never stand by and let that happen. Damn, I barely got any juice.
Yep.
It's only a great courtesy.
All right.
That's messed up. Them bitches took my juice.
Welcome.
Oh, it is that you, Your Highness. Come and purchase some fresh meat, alright. Have things gotten strange in the city, but have fired me up. I've increased my assorted goods to offer.
Actually,
I'd not admit this openly, but between you and me, I'm tired of Louise's antics. City gone mad, and I'm right fired up to work here.
Actually.
Oops. Oh, damn. A man has a lot of stuff now. Let's buy some tuna. Cool.
It's just too much.
You little bastard. I'm out of
How did
ideas.
this happen?
The city is in shambles. How's this happen? The cathedral's going to be wrecked. Wasn't Louise supposed to be on the other side? At this rate, we're going to end up dying in the crossfire. Hold on, guys. Wait, hold on.
You little
It's just too much.
That's what she said.
It's just too much.
That's what she said.
What are you playing at?
It's quite fresh.
Oh, are you there? Wait, don't tell me you're... Oh, my apologies. How'd you like to purchase some water? I know the city's in a bit of a situation right now, but even I can see the effort you're putting in. Truth is, I am too. I've added some even more to my stock.
Fancy a chat?
Sure do have a lot of different types visiting my shop. Some who hate you and some who don't. But honestly, my only wish is to run this shop with my husband for as long as I can. And I want the king to support that dream. So it was some other water merchant spouting some bullshit before, and not you? She sells Altaberry wheat. That makes things a lot more convenient.
What are you playing at?
It's quite
Fancy a chat? What are you playing at?
Guess there's nothing to be done. Who did this happen?
Nothing left to do.
Oi, you old Kaju, you're a sanctist, ain't you? I'd recognize that rotten money-eyed stank of yours anywhere. Wow, what the fuck? That's fucked up. Insult me all you like, but the truth is you want the rotten money for yourself, and it's why you're threatening me, right? Quite ironic, isn't it? You want to be killed, you bastard. No one's coming to save you. Now take your rubbish and get the hell out of here. Get out of here.
Fool.
The person who destroyed the country and the human prince who can't protect it. We have to choose one of the two to be king. I don't even know who to be angry at anymore. What did the previous king even want? And how did it come to this? Now is not the time to be thinking of that. We should be guiding the evacuees to safety.
What'll I do?
It's all over. Sanctifex Forden is no more, and the country is already under Louise's rule. What did I even believe in? You should have a lot of bounties. Le bounty. Le ban. Le heti. Oh, I thought that was a different fairy. I was about to say, what? Some sneaky ass fairy. The royal funeral showed us soldiers the truth of the limits of the state army. This feels 3 times worse. Monsters going on a rampage, the city rioting, and there's nothing we can do about it. Even struggling against it feels futile. But are you going to keep fighting, Your Highness? Well. Want to see the contracts? I'm counting on you, Your Highness. Actually, before we do anything, each of these bounties are quite formidable. I wouldn't take them on unless you're really sure you're prepared. Oh, wow. The bandit chief. Isn't this the guy from, that girl? When he moved on to banditry, I guess we gotta take him out. I wonder if we max her out before we fight this guy, if there's some dialogue between them. I need to slay the Ordemos on the abandoned path south of Altaberry. The informant at the tavern on Dia Franco Street and Altaberry should have more detail.
That's a rough one.
Much obliged for taking this contract. Everyone else has been reluctant to take it. See this place? Well, Back during a famine, a plan we hatched to save food, and it involved abandoning the people there and leaving them to die. Of course, it's an antiquated practice these days. Rumor is that the resentment of these unlucky people manifested into this monster. But if this creature, the Ordemos, is left as it is, it's highly likely that it will start to terrorize the neighboring areas as well. That said, if the superstitions don't deter you, by all means take it down. What do you think? I got it. No problemo. I knew you would look dependable. I knew you looked dependable. This place is called the Abandoned Path. Ordemos won't show its face willingly. You'll have to get its attention first by going after the Ripalabara type snake monsters. The snakes have sharp eyes, so it reports that any intruders to the blah blah blah, which steps in to do the fighting. They've got something of a symbiotic relationship. Once you've taken down the monster, bring me back the blood-stained talon. You'll get the reward after returning the enemy. The informant has more details for you. We're under 300%. Under 300, I mean not 300%, but under 300 watts. We are officially under 300 watts. How far is that away? Holy shit. Thing is, we'll need to access the forest path by land. Flying is too risky given the volatile weather of the mountains.
This place. Let's see.
South from here? I think the furthest we ever was able to go was here, so this is a new area for sure.
And
I was
right
looking away when it loaded in. Let's see.
That's a rough one.
I need someone to defeat the great bird monster Kokomardos, and you're probably the only ones who can do it. It's legendary throughout Oceania. They say it's ka-ka-ka-ka-ka-ka. They lived for hundreds of years, growing enormously strong, and as a result, in the past, it appeared near Brinehaven. Each time a delegation is formed to dispatch to kill it, they've all failed. The best they could ever do was wound it, but each and every time it just fled back to the sky-bound ruins. So it fled back to its perfect little hiding spot, and no one could chase after it until we came along with a Skyrunner. Guess it's up to us. Take it down. Thank you. As it stands, the city is on the verge of succumbing to the total panic. In truth, the rumor has the beasts are more worrying than the damage it caused directly. The great monster bird bringing plague and famine with it, they say. Plague? Is there any truth to that? It's just superstition. But in this day and age, the panic caused by the rumors spread instantly, like flames across the parched field. The idea of this plague is adding anxiety to an already chaotic situation. A riot could break out at any moment, and we've got to stop it. So where we can find this bird monster? You know the mushroom-shaped rocks at the Brinehaven Sea? At the top one of those, there are ruins known as the Manor of Incendent. Seems that bird happened upon the ruins some time ago and decided that it's the perfect nest. Not a place that just anyone can get to. There's undoubtedly plenty of danger waiting for you up there. But there are also rumors of fabulous treasure. What? Treasure?
Counting on you.
At any rate, if you manage to slay it, bring me the cockatrice crest as evidence. I'll give you a reward then.
Okay then.
They've lived for hundreds of years and got so strong that they changed its name. We should probably pay it a visit.
Let's do
pay
it.
the informant a visit. Ah, interesting. This place is on a rock, right? Ruins on top of a rock sure is weird, huh? We should be able to get there since we can fly.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Born by abnormal magla. Only recently discovered by Skyrunner Patrol. It's yet to be fully explored.
That's a rough one.
Seems there's more than monsters causing trouble nowadays. This contract will require you to assassinate Founder Sistis, the leader of some religious fanatics. And by religion, I don't mean Saintism or even the pagans. This is just some nameless sect out there proclaiming death to be the true salvations. They're death cult, huh? They believe that if they die before the world is destroyed, they'll be reborn in a different one. They say that the world is today is fated to end and dying is our only means of rescue. If they kept their delusional fantasies to themselves, it wouldn't be our problem. But now they're attacking people near Grand Tread in the name of salvation.
Yes, but...
Yeah, that's going too far. There is no better than common bandits. Indeed. Security in Grand Tread's bad enough that all that's going on, so this death cult is pushing us over the edge. Some have even started sympathizing with their ideology. By all accounts, it's chaos in Grand Trad right now. So please, for the sake of Grand Trad, end these attacks by ending the bandit chief. You got it. Thank you. Frankly, there's not a moment to lose, just between you and me. I've heard they've got their hands on a secret weapon that could kill people in mass, and brought it to their hideout. Probably some kind of gas weapon. It's pathetic that they got such a thing under our noses, but the military has their hands full keeping the peace and hunting down monsters. We need you right now. Bring me the Founder's hatchet. After the job's done, deliver that, and we'll keep you can keep the reward. Got it. We don't know what we're up against, so it's probably good to talk to the informant in the royal capital first.
Let's do it.
No deadline.
Let's see here.
You'd think there'd be runes way out there. Just what are they planning in there? Pretty far. We could fly. Should arrive before the day ends.
And right there's a labyrinth.
All records were burned of this place, this mysterious place. Its mysterious origins are lost to tide and fire, I guess.
That's enough out of you, yeah?
That's enough out of you, eh? My mom says she should be arriving soon. I don't know when she shows up.
Nothing left to do now, but well, give up.
Who did this happen?
When she shows up, I'll have to go for a couple of minutes. A few, maybe at most.
Well, I guess that's the end.
Young man, oh no, your highness. We're still plenty of special goods from across the land. Interested? We've recently acquired new products from a rather distant place. The price has been adjusted accordingly, but please do take a look.
Can we talk?
Soothing Sweet Bun, 11. I already have some of those. Let's check the other thing. Mindless Mallet. I'll take one of those.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Almighty Panacea. Oh shit.
Can we talk?
I'll take one.
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
I can just buy these. Holy hell. Evil Eye Talisman.
Can we talk?
I'm good.
Bye-bye now. Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Alright, another zone down.
All right then.
Next.
Well, I guess that's the end of it. Will you fight for Count Luis?
What? How dare you, gang?
Well, I guess that's the end of it.
Well, I never. What's the temperature?
Will you fight for Count Luis?
Hold and steady.
Hey, you there! The world belongs to Lord Luis.
I can't shake the feeling the soldier across the street is staring at me. What did I do? If he's going to keep acting like this, then
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Let me guess. I can't believe some other dude's staring at him and he's worried about it.
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
Strange soldier there. He behaves this way at Grand Trag Cathedral as well, always casting his eyes in this direction from across the street. I know, perhaps he's an agent of Louise, sowing discord from within. They must be targeting the Sanctus Church with Lord Gedux, where Lord Gedux is. And me, my asshole self, will not tell either of them what's going on.
How about a fortune?
Young man, how about a fortune? I could tell you the weather.
Divinations.
I thought I already know the weather. I thought the weather was dread. Yep. I was just about to say, I thought the weather was dread from this day forward. Yep, that's what it is. There should be some blight somewhere, maybe?
What a view! And right there's a labyrinth. Let's see.
Look at this fucking weather. Can I pay this guy to clear up the weather and make it normal?
And right there's
This
a
is
labyrinth.
wild.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Pretty impressive, eh? If you wish to learn anything about the changes of the sky, please come back.
Hang on a second.
The skies show.
I was hoping I could like do something else.
Luis is the only one left, isn't it?
How absolutely horrid the king, our leader, are all lost, every last one of them. No, the final words has yet to be written. Surely you've heard the rumors running concerning the disgraced ruins, haven't you? Some believe it to be a bandit stronghold, but that's just a front. If we make our way there, we are sure to find true salvation bestowed upon us from God.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
These are people who are looking to die.
Talking nonsense, you are.
I guess we can talk to... Oh, yeah, I know what her problem is.
All right, then.
Her problem is we need to go to the north to the volcano. So we gotta... So when we do hers, we'll also do his at the same time, because we'll bond with him on the road and bond with her after we've done the volcano. So that might be what I do the very first day. Knock out both of their bonds in a single day.
Talking nonsense, you are.
And then at night come home and sleep, and then the next day start bonding with people normally again. Because both her bond and Baltimore, whatever's bond, are locked behind travel. And I don't like that.
You little bastard.
Boy, you there, heard you've been speaking ill of Louise. Mind telling me why you've been running your mouth off like that? It's just part of my job. Assuredly, you must understand. I mean no offense, truly. Nah, I don't understand it at all. Bastard like you, who talks big and refuse to own your words, deserve a spot on the gallows. Slap that bitch talking shit. You talking mad shit. We slap the shit out of him. Like, what you gonna do, big talker? You big tough guy, let me slap your ass again. What you gonna do? You gonna do something, bitch? You gonna do something, little bitch? Yeah, that's right. Stop threatening people. Unless I'll come here and keep slapping your ass. Hold on, my mom just sent me a text real quick. Let me check it. Here, okay, yep, my mom's here. So, I'll be back, guys. No floofy. Gotta go help my momsies. I'm back. Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Best game? Oh, it's definitely a good game, for sure. Very much so. Alright. Where's me phone? Wow, 214 still. 6 p.m. There's shadows on the panel now. Small amount of shadow, but still shadows. Alright. Let's continue the game. Persona 4 Royal, really? Is that what it's going to be called? Persona 4 Royal? What is this Persona 4? I just beat Persona 4 for the first time, like, maybe 6 months ago or so. It was very good. I liked it a lot. I planned on playing Persona 3 as well, but I've been distracted by so many games. Eventually I'm going to play them all. I've been playing them backwards though. Persona 5 was the first one I played. So soon I'm going to play 3, and I already played 4. Have you played all the Persona games? Alright, where's my controller? There it is. Rerun or replay? Okay.
Ah, closure.
I thought the Steam edition of Persona 4 was really good. I can't imagine needing a an upgrade. I have this for my playthrough. No, not that.
Water!
Oh, right here. Well, sorry. No, I cannot understand why my Lord Gadux doesn't expel monsters like you out of the church. Absolutely horrid. We all know the Elder are a dangerous tribe. It's written so clearly in the scriptures, and yeah, both Sanctus Vorden and Saint Rella have. There's no telling what it'll cost, Gamer Boy. I think the best thing they could do to the game, I think the best quality of life change they could make to Persona 4 would be dungeon overhauls. The dungeons aren't bad in Persona 4, but they're the most dated aspect of Persona 4, if you ask me. They feel very outdated. How absolutely horrid. We all know the elders are a dangerous tribe. Well, I read that. Yep, there's the guy here running the church who I thought would be running it.
You.
Closer, eh? What brings you all into the church? Redux? We should be asking you the same thing. Do I really look out so out of place within a place now? Well, yes, I suppose I do. We have lost both His Eminence Forden and Rella, and now the city is overrun with Louise's rabble. I must admit, even I have come to the point where I've lost my way. I dedicated myself to the protection of Sanctism, but now find myself without a means to do so. I have become what Rella refers to as the weak. No, based on her words, I have been weak all along, incapable of doing anything on my own. Chief of the monk army, in name alone, in name only, I recognize it now. And yet,
closure, eh?
Even with our leaders gone, I still believe in God, though I know not what I can do to help. I surmised that if I couldn't stand tall with the church, then nothing would get done. Rest assured, I have no intention of making an enemy of His Highness the Prince either. From this point on, if you require the assistance of the church, I shall lend you my ear. Now then, what may I do for you?
Whoa.
Wow, I didn't expect that. But this means that Rella's words managed to reach even someone like him.
Closure, eh?
Oh, for our coronation to come under threat. What? Congregation to come under threat. Well, sir, please stay safe. Unfortunately, I am powerless in this matter unless His Eminence Forden or Rella. Unlike His Eminence Forden or Rella, what can someone such as I do in this situation? No new items. He can purify, though. Purify, sanctify. So register the ultimate persona, being able to carry over the ultimate weapons to New Game Plus, and that's it. That's all. Yeah, that's a very small request. Really, yeah, they really don't need to change anything. They just went higher resolution and higher frame rate. It didn't charge too much for it. It would sell like, really well. Then, of course, do a collector's edition for the people who want to, the die-hard Persona people who want to have fancy swag. Louise's supporters are starting fights with people just because they're Elmer or Clemere. I'm so terrified. I feel like my life could be over at any moment. Gosh, that's something I never did, Union. I beat the game, got the true ending, and I never did a New Game Plus. Electric cardboard, that sounds dangerous. Bloody hell, man. We haven't done a thing to these people, and they've got all the grudges out for us, all on account of our tribe. I suppose this must be how the Parapists have always been treated. No wonder they're all so alienated. And still, it's all a damn mess now. What for? And for what?
Luis is the only one left.
Talking nonsense, you are.
Man.
Hey!
Vegeta needs to hurry up and hang out with me so we can John Wick these people who took her doggy. I feel safe inside this store. For the time being, one step outside though, the mob is ready to trample you. If we didn't have an igniter capable of fending them off, I'm afraid, if I didn't, I'm afraid I would have been off with my head.
Welcome.
Welcome, Your Highness. Allow me to assist you in finding the perfect igniter for your needs. The city is showing signs of turmoil. The entire association shall support you, as Miss Lycaons speaks so highly of you. Our establishment is best with extraordinarily vigilant security. Please browse our wares with the utmost peace of mind.
Thank you.
Oh, any one of them will do. A monster for a king.
Hey, Big Head, how you doing up there in the sky? You doing okay, Big Head?
Oh, me?
No. Is there no end to this madness? It's everywhere. On the streets, in the front, the tavern. People watch as others are being killed. I think I understand now. This is all just a dream, and when I awake, the sky will be clear, and the town will all people will be back to normal. It's just a dream, just a dream. None of this can be real.
How did this happen?
Yeah, I personally think that Atlus makes or at the very least publishes the peak turn-based RPGs right now.
How did this happen? A monster.
They are the masters of turn-based RPGs.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
I don't really see anybody else doing it. They've either moved on to action RPGs or they're a lot older feeling, which isn't necessarily bad, but it's, you know, it's not, it doesn't, you know, it's not peak, it's just good. Oh, they are turn-based, but they're just not as exciting. Story-wise. Though this one, I don't know, I still like Persona 5 more than this. I knew it, I saw all this coming all along, and soon as you stepped foot in the city, everything in the country was upended. It's you. It's all because of you. Give it back. Bring back the way things were before you appeared, when we had peace. I will. It's already too late, but those words of yours, you weren't lying, were you? You can't turn back time, can you? You're the only one who can rely on now. For an elder to be our last hope, this country must truly be in a sorry state. It's awful to think about. But prove me wrong, boy. Save this country.
Right?
She can't help insulting us to the very end. But she's not completely wrong this time. This is our responsibility.
Smash it all to bits.
Oh, hell. Now they got dead bodies in the damn road? What happened here? I can't just... How did you die? You were the only Clemere who lent an ear to my thoughts. This can't have happened. Which one was this one? The drunkard?
The deadline is...
The day of the hero, which will decide the next king draws near. We must settle our score with Louise before then. Are you ready? Oh,
The
world belongs to Lord Luis.
we got a quest.
Hey?
Have you forgotten me already? Some people know me as the Queen of Cuisine, though I suppose that title is little presumptuous to us to use in this company of an actual prince.
Isn't that...
All right. We met in Martyria. Used to be a chef within the royal palace. Are you still on your journey for the perfect art of cooking? Correct. I once again have need of your talents, that unique point of view that allows you to create such unexpected and powerful dishes. I'll hear you out.
Whatever will I do?
During the course of my travels, a thought constantly crossed my mind. In times such as these, what can I cook to ease the hunger of those struggling to survive? I speak to those who cannot afford gourmet cuisine. The most they can hope is for a simple fare, which fills the stomach but leaves the heart empty. Therefore, what the world needs is a dish that, while comprised of plain ingredients, brings with it a colorful sweetness that brightens the drudgery of everyday life.
Whoa!
Plain ingredients and sweet. A dish that's simple yet exciting. I like the idea, but honestly, I have no clue how to make something like that.
Lovely, that.
When I think of food that quickens my pulse, the first thing that comes to mind is the sweet flavor nourishing lummy bees are. Lummy bees. Clearly she's not talking about that Queen's jar thingy, because that is not easy. That would not be considered a cheap ingredient. And so, everyone from the wee children to the elderly may eat it in comfort. A fluffy texture would be perfect. Loomy bees and a fluffy texture.
If you have a spare moment.
Correct. If you manage to whip up a dish that seems promising, simply return here and tell me all about it. I probably already made it. If it's a dish that I already had the recipe for, I made it because I made one of everything.
The world belongs to Lord Luis. What exhalation's going on? We got a mother of all storms.
You little bastard, you.
Where is our salvation? Hurry, O God, destroy this world. These bitches lost their damn mind. Calm now, this time isn't right yet. So we just need to focus on the plan. Let's hear it back. When I get the sign, slaughter the guard and open the gates, that God will appear and kill them all. Just so, keep it among friends, eh? It won't be long now, in fact. I just got word that they took the surrounding village. God is gaining power, the power to offer salvation to everyone. The army may have caught on, but they hardly care. The plan's going to go ahead without a hitch.
Got a mother of all storms are brewing. What exhalation? The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Is it Luis
and I just float away.
Talking nonsense, you are.
Like, well, I don't have an official mission to stop them specifically. Even though they're talking about murdering people, I just have to walk away.
Oh, what a pity.
There are rumors circulating that you're a monster, but I don't believe a word of it. How could someone so young even be a monster? At times like this, the least I could do is offer you some food. Here you are, and please don't give up. A soothing sweet bun. Those buns sure are soothing and sweet. Let's just drown all of our troubles in ale. The country has nothing left to look forward to. Absolutely nothing. You got that right. It's simply remain here forever. I'd rather die drowning in booze than leave this tavern.
Beg pardon?
I'm out of ideas. Hey!
Well, well, if it isn't His Highness. Are you worried about being seen in a place like this? Just between you and me, a good number of my patrons support Louise. You'd best finish your business and be on your way. Is Louise's following growing? Yes, and quite fervently. I suppose it was inevitable. A fun word, by the way. What with the Saintist Church coming apart? Between choosing you or Louise, it seems that more and more people are growing with the latter. Don't get the wrong idea. I don't mean to imply anything about you as a candidate. Just saying, the mood in this town has gotten very tense of late.
I'm out of ideas.
I see more and more pissed drunk customers. People who just completely given up. Unlike you, Louise is merciless to those who don't comply.
Hey! I'm out of ideas.
It's just what you see. One of my regular lies dead right outside my tavern. Obviously, things aren't great. Yep, so that dead guy's the drunkard. Their city has been split into two factions. Some, like myself, are simply trying to live day to day, while maintaining some sense of normalcy. And the other groups have given up completely and now just want to drag us all down with them. Neither party want to offer much help for the future, if you ask me.
Hey!
Am I fit to be king?
You are.
Weird question. For whatever reason, customers often come to me for advice. But I never thought I'd be talking candidly with a prince. I'm sure you saw the corpse rotting on the street outside my tavern. He was a regular. Most assumed he was a drunk and an idiot. That said, he most certainly was not. At least not always. There was time when he researched magic and history of the Mage Academy. Yeah, and there was someone in that one town who asked us to check up on him. Now when we go back to that town, I wonder if we can report to him that he died. Then the academy was forced to close and he ended up nowhere to go. He sought refuge in the bottle and ended up like that. If you ask me, the only thing that this country never had is a shortage of people whose lives were ruined unjustly, just like his was. This country was set to collapse, with or without you. Though, it'd be a different matter if you tried to claim no responsibility whatsoever. But you know, when you did well at the exhibition, that man out there got so all giddy.
Please, if you can help.
There's still hope for this country. He said, At the very least, I hope you take that to heart.
Hey!
That's everything. From him, at least.
I'm out of ideas. I just can't believe it's true.
Oh, would you believe it? I drank too much and made myself drowsy. Maybe while I slumber here. Motion outside will hopefully work itself out on its own.
I'm out of ideas.
Excuse me.
I've been kicked out of the kitchen.
I'm out of ideas.
I think we're finally almost done with this town.
I'm out of ideas.
It took quite a while.
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Already talked to you? You've already heard your plans to murder people and can't do anything about it, apparently. You, I didn't want to have to come all the way just to question your actions, but what are you planning to do about all this? How will you fix this mess? How do we get our city back to the way it was? You're not gonna take off in that runner, are you? And if you do that, I'll have no faith in anything anymore. I am gonna take off in that runner. But I shall not abandon thee.
I'll have to think on it.
Take heart, for I shall return.
That damn Luis.
Those damn Luis supporters and insurgents. If they hate this city so much, then they're free to use this gate for their departure. Your Highness, there are no countrymen of mine. Feed them to the dogs, Atreidia Desert, I say. I heard someone slew the monster above the corridor. Must be one strapping chap. Whoever it was, I wonder if they could help things here. It's just as dangerous inside the city as the outside. Nowadays. That's what everyone's been saying anyway. I happen to agree. Indeedy do, Soren. Indeedy do 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 do.
It will be Lord Luis before too long.
There, I took you to Grand Trad as promised. This marks the end of our relationship. I'm just doing my job. What you get to from here is none of my business. Got it? Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna turn this city into a sea of flames for Count Louise. And I just float away, not saying a damn thing. He just openly declared he's gonna murder people. At the very least, destroy their property. The weather absolutely is gorgeous today, and look what we have here. There's the prince just over there. Oh, isn't he just adorable? Louise will kill you soon enough, though. Yeah, she laughs with a G too.
Now what am I to do?
There's been some nasty rumors about you at the hotel I work at. I knew there could never be an elderly prince. That kind of thing. I know it's just a lowly cook. I'm just a lowly cook, but I have seen how horrible people can be treated because of their tribe. Please don't let all of this break your spirit.
Oh, that's what it's called.
All right.
What in the
Is this the last guy?
What do you think you're playing at?
I knew it was all rubbish when they said you were the prince. Damned human. And the people won't tolerate your tricks for long. The city's a right mess right now, and we can't be bothered with the likes of you. If the accumulator gets destroyed, it'll be another blow to the country. Wait, that updated my memorandum? That's odd. Maybe it updated because I spoke to everyone in town? I wonder if it updated because I spoke to everyone in town or he was talking about the accumulator. Weird. 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 All right. With that, that will be it for today, guys. Tomorrow we'll hop in our trusty old Windrunner. Oh, that was a sharp drop. We'll go into our Windrunner and take care of some stuff. But I actually have to go really quickly now all of a sudden. So thank you guys very much for coming. I appreciate it. I hope to see you guys next time I stream, which will be tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Be there, be square, and take care of yourselves. I was going to take a little longer to go, but something just happened that I got to go check on. So you have a nice one. Yep, I'll be here for Easter too. I'll be here for Easter. So take care of yourselves, everyone. Bye. I'm not sure if it contributes anything